How's it going, everybody? Deviant Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So, I just finished crafting these three, and I said that I'll show you what they do. Now, you already know what the copper hoe does in a sense, because it's very much like, oh, really? The moment I start opening my mouth, it's like, I'm gonna rain! Alright, anywho. It acts pretty much just like the normal hoe the stone hoe besides one addition. It actually will use that bar graph. Remember how I said I'm not sure how this thing works yet? Well, that's because I was using a stone one. With a metal hoe, you can actually see these bar graphs. Now, fruit, vegetables, and grain have three nutrients. Nutrients A, B, and C. So A is red, B is orange, and C is yellow. Now, when you get a freshly hoed plot of land like this, you're going to have these huge versions of the bar, but the moment you put something on it, all the bars will shrink down so that you can actually see the plant. But a non-touched or non-drained land has equal amounts of all four nutrients. As the plant grows, though, they will take one of the three nutrients out of that soil. So this one's taking nutrient B, this one's taking nutrient C, and this one's C, this one's A, C, A, and A. So what you want to do when you're planting and harvesting, you want to make sure that things like this one, which takes C, aren't planted on another plot of land that's already drained of C, because then it'll be very, very slow and might not grow at all. So you plant it somewhere like here where A is taken up, because it doesn't matter because it uses C, not A. But this A, you want to put it somewhere other than one of here. So you basically want to cycle your plants around. Because I didn't know which ones were which, I just planted them. Now I kind of know for future reference. Then after you're done moving it from, let's say we have an A plant, grows, we harvest it, we put a B plant here. It grows, it harvests, we put a C plant here. It grows, it harvests. Now this plot is completely depleted. So for one whole season, you just leave it open like this, and then it will become, there you go, now it's just normal bars. Now it will become full again after that next season of growth, and so you can plant it again. So you basically cycle it through the four different plots. Nothing, an A plant, a B plant, and a C plant. And you keep doing that. So that's the nice thing about the the metal hose, is it'll actually tell you that information. Now a scythe is very useful because it is kind of like the red power sickle, if you remember that. If I break this, it will break all grass plant type stuff in a 3x3x3 area around it on the same plane. So this one, it didn't cut up here even though it's within that 3x3 area. So it makes it quicker to gather straw. I almost said wheat. It makes it faster to gather straw, but it also works on as a weapon. As you can see, it does 65 attack, which is a little bit stronger than an axe. So you can use it as a weapon if you want. Not as much as that one, but it will also do it for leaves. So instead of hand breaking each and every single leaf, or even grabbing a knife to break them a little bit quicker, use a scythe instead, because that will do it, like I said, a 3x3 area from the block that you broke. So you see I can't grab those, but now I can because I was able to break the one on the side. So it just makes it much quicker to be able to break all these. You can get your saplings and sticks much faster, so very useful in that. And of course, having a metal axe instead of a stone axe will allow you to last longer. I don't think, like in vanilla Minecraft, if you get, let's say, an iron axe or a diamond axe, it actually will cut the log faster. I can't remember if it cuts the logs faster or not in TerraFirmaCraft. Where's that? Oh, I already planted it. I don't think it cuts it faster, it just lasts longer. So I don't have to keep making this tool over and over and over again. And it's stronger, so like you see, this does 115 damage, where the other one did like 67 damage, kind of like this one does. Now, the mace, not the fire starter, the mace, is basically your blunt attacking weapon. It's kind of like a sword. It does crushing damage, which I'm not sure what the bonus of that is. Maybe it has a chance of crippling the person, but it does 165 attack, where this one does 65 attack, where this one does 115. So your axes is, you know, a good, if you're cutting down trees and something's attacking you, it's a good use if you don't have a mace. But this I definitely wanted to have for blunt attacks. Waha. Alright, now another thing we're going to work on today is using the, there you are, copper shovel. I actually want to do one more thing before we even use this copper shovel. Is requires the copper saw. I'm just going to call them by their tool name instead of their material name, the saw, and cut some planks up. Then I'm going to put the, in the door, planks across like this, and that will create a tool rack. Because, well, granted, I have a lot of tools. I mean, that's starting to get unbearable almost. So I'm going to put the tool rack right there, and you can right click it in the four corners to place the tools, and you can right click it to have them drop the tools. So things that I don't need all the time. I don't need the knife, I don't need the hammer, and I don't need my prospector pick unless I'm actually going to go mining. So I'm going to put that away, and the hammer away, and the knife away, and the prospector pick away. That frees up a lot of space, because really I only need the pickaxe if I'm mining, because I already know where the copper vein is, so I don't need the prospector pick to continue to know where the thing is. And then these tools, oh, here's another one that I don't need. Is there one that I would rather have than that? No. Saw, probably. We'll put that up there instead. But I'll probably make another tool rack in a bit. Ah, shoot, it's becoming nighttime. I'll probably make another tool rack in a bit to cover that up. But in this area, I want to show you quickly, I am digging a hole. Yes, I'm digging a hole in Minecraft. And the hole is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across in each way, and just 1 deep. And I'll show you when it becomes daytime again why I'm doing it in this form. Alrighty then, so I made this hole, and I was going to wait till it was daytime, but seeing as no monsters is attacking me because it's outside their range, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to put a layer of cobblestone, like so, all the way around the edge, and I'm actually going to make it too high, because it doesn't, it's affected by gravity, but it's not affected in the same way as, let's say, dirt, because you can actually place too high and it won't try and like fill the hole up. So I'm going to make it too high. Need more cobblestone. And I'm dehydrating. Should probably fill my water jugs up too. Alright, let's go in here and grab all of that. Run all the way back. There we go. Oop, shoot. See, this is why I have my my pickaxe with me, because prospector not so useful in this situation. Pick, on the other hand, very useful in this situation. All right, so we got that. I'm actually going to break this center one here, and just for aesthetics reasons, I'm actually gonna break this as well. There's absolutely no reason for that. It could have been left as dirt, but like I said, aesthetic reasons, I like this better. Alright, now I'm going to be taking, I guess I didn't need this much cobblestone. It's alright. I'm going to take these log piles that I have been, oh shoot. Let's try this without having a log in my hand. These log piles that I've been painstakingly saving up. There we go. And I'm going to move them over to that area that I just cleared out. Now those are not full, so that's why they're down there instead of up top. Now I'm going to put a, shoot, I hate it when I do that. I will almost always just right click it. Even when it's like off camera, there's many times that I've right clicked it when I meant to shift click it. Alright, let's put you like so, fill you up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're full, and you're full, and then you should be full. Good. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're pine. Okay. Get in there. Which means you're pine. I didn't realize that they were different. They almost look the same. Okay, so there's that. Full, full, and full. Good. Then, the only thing left I need to do is create one more layer up. So I'll be filling these completely up. So let me just put 4 in there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So these will need to be filled as well. So I'm going to have to cut more trees. And then, once all of those are completely full, I'll show you the next step. Alrighty then, so all of these are filled now. They don't have to be filled, but the more logs the better, because this is, if you haven't already guessed, a charcoal pit. And so let's go ahead and get this charcoal pit going by tossing in, well, let's see, I want to get my dirt ready, and I want to get this last set of logs ready. So, toss in your sticks. You can also, if you have paper counts as a fire starter. So I'm going to toss in my 3 sticks here, and of course, use up the rest of that. And I forgot that I have magnet mode still on, because I was collecting more saplings, and I don't want to run around collecting them. So there we go. Toss in the 3 there. Start the fire pit. Come on, you. There we go. Now that that's started, I'm just going to shift click this, fill it up with all of the logs, and then it's going to cart on fire like that. Oops, shoot. That's where I wanted it to go. Oh, come on, you. I don't like dirt. Okay, seriously, stop filling that. Alright, I'm going to have to do this again, because clearly my dirt didn't want to cooperate with me today. Alright, let's try this again. This time I'm going to cover up all of the area with dirt prior to filling it. Now that is going to fill in the middle, and I don't care, because I'm just going to dig it out and dig this spot out right there. And that. So what I will do this time, because apparently I didn't cover it quick enough. It caught on fire sooner than I thought it would. So let's see, I have my 16 here and my dirt. So what I'm going to do is start the fire, put the log in, and then cover the last 2 spots with dirt. And that should be good enough this time. Let's see if this starts. Of course. Come on. There we go. Alright. Do that. Oh, come on. Phew. Got it. Alright. Now, that should be cooking along. Let me go ahead and put this away. Tons of sticks from that. Yep. Now, it should take 18 hours. Thankfully, not real life hours, but 18 game hours for this to finish its process. To make sure that it's working, all you have to do is break a corner. If it's on fire, then yes, it is. Oh, come on, scroll wheel. Thank you for breaking on me. But yeah, just gonna let this cook. I even grabbed some extra logs just in case it decided not to work for me. But that will be cooking along. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, I got tons of straw, which is good, and tons of sticks, and a mushroom. I put that in here just because I didn't know what to do with it quite yet. But I'm not gonna cook up this ore yet, but I am gonna put it in here for storage, and I will melt that down later because, once again, don't want to use up this quite yet. Yeah, I think I'll end the episode here. Next episode, hopefully this charcoal pit will be done, and we can move on to the next step of this operation. As always, stay epic. This is Deviant Gamer signing off. Adios.